Okay, I'll call the meeting to order. It's 6:30. Do we have a need for executive session? Anybody?
Nope.
Okay, check that off. Do we need to amend the agenda?
I don't have anything else.
Anybody? Can I get a motion to accept the agenda as written?
Recording in progress.
Motion to accept the agenda as presented.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Okay. Agenda's
Recording
adopted.
stopped.
How you doing?
Select board minutes of June 19th. Anybody have anything on
Recording in
them?
progress.
Looked good to me. No, it was fine.
Okay.
Motion to accept the minutes.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Health order violation meeting minutes. Anything on those?
Recording stopped.
Those look proper as well.
Those look proper?
Motion to accept the health violation hearing
Recording in
minutes.
progress.
Second. Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Town manager's report.
Okay. So the backhoe's in service again now. It was not working last week. The boom was moving extremely slow. And when Alta came to look at it, it started working fine. So, Chad has been getting numbers from companies on backhoe, so that's.
Yeah, that needs to go.
Had a water line break on Oxbow last week while the backhoe was out of service. And we're fortunate Belden was available with one of their excavators to assist us with the repair. So thank you, Belden. And thank you for their excavator. Budget projections on closing the year out. We're in pretty good shape. It looks like we will have some money in the sewer fund to cover the costs on the project out here, which will be nice. So that and ARPA. Any questions on that? No?
So what you're saying is we shouldn't have to take money from anywhere else? There's an,
I don't think so. Ann and I are gonna just run numbers to see what I think we're gonna be okay.
okay. Well, that's
So
good.
we were excited about that. So this is
Absolutely.
like, I guess the first year in a long time the sewer's actually shown it hasn't been in the red, so we're
Yeah.
excited about that.
Yeah.
And obviously general fund, we had, pretty healthy balance there at 210,000, but with, an employee out, transfer station, something else we did too, but, and we didn't spend as much on winter maintenance this year, so.
Right.
It's the first time I ever remember, as long as I've been on the board.
Yeah, so that's, our general fund balance is really healthy now, which is good, so,
Good.
which will be good when we start doing like segment 2 with water and sewer, whatever, because we're gonna need cash flow as we're, doing things there, so.
Please pass along good job to all the employees. That's
Yes.
excellent.
Well, we were
Yes.
very excited.
I'm very excited to see that.
So-
That's great. Good job for yourself too.
Thanks. The roof on the bathroom building at Rec Center has been replaced. We had the south side of the shingles were shot. So, actually, Highway did the repair. They put a corrugated green metal to match the pavilion and the lifeguard hut. And we're gonna do some siding on the gable ends where where the roof line stops and because there's plywood there and it's all, it looks
Right.
bad.
Yep.
I think we did it for like $2,400 or something, so it looks really nice. Go down and check it out. I did speak with Joe Kelly from V-Trans about conducting a site visit to find a suitable place for the flashing speed limit signs in the 35-mile-an-hour zone. I think next week he'll probably be down, and we're gonna go see what we can do there. So just want to let you guys know I was moving forward with that.
Good.
The Whipple Hollow culvert bid, but we'll have that on the agenda a little bit here. Bridge 108 update. Whoops, that's not June 17th. It's actually this week. So they're just working on the temporary pedestrian bridge. We did do the switch over for the temporary water line, which went well. The water was not off for as long as we thought. So the test came back positive 2 days later, and everyone was happy. So that's a good thing. So we should see some decrease in gallons because we were losing a lot of water out of that line. So, I mean, we're talking like, Sean was thinking like 10,000 gallons a day.
Whoa.
Holy
It was
crap.
pretty high. So, that's huge.
Where were they losing that?
It was leaking under the bridge?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Water line's pretty bad under there. So it was right next to it, but it's, it's pretty bad. Liz's rec report's in here, if you wanna take a look at it.
New River.
Busy down there with, summer camp, so, yeah, and folks seem to be using the pond and everything. I was down there yesterday and that was good. But, any questions for me?
I guess the only thing I had on those flashing speed limit signs,
Yeah.
you had sent out an email wondering about them. Well, no, so I didn't, so from my recollection, when we initially wanted them at the top of the hill and by Plains Road, that was where we wanted the 25 to start.
Right.
And the state didn't do that. So, yeah, that was the confusion on that.
Yeah, I talked to Mark about it, what was it, last week?
Yeah, I did return an email,
I was-
but not to everybody.
Afraid to, that I had missed something somewhere, so I wanted to go back through the minutes to see if, but I guess this was before I was here when this discussion
Yeah,
happened
it
anyways.
was.
Yeah, it's been a couple of years.
But,
yeah.
With the speed up there by the top of the hills.
So
To
that-
get them slowed down
that was
before
my
they
concern, like,
pitch down
geez,
the
I
hill.
didn't know about this, so, you know, and then I found the permit from when it was done, like, the fall before I got here, and it was for, like, the end of Furnace Road and Kamuta's maybe. There was, yeah, there was a
It got
permit that was,
changed a couple
yeah, so.
times, yeah.
So anyway, I think we're all on the same page now, and Joe's coming down to find a spot, and we'll go from there and see what happens.
Yeah.
So he has to approve, or they have to approve it.
We gotta go through the whole process again with.
With the
Vermont.
state.
That's why he actually called me, which was really good, cause Teresa was on vacation, and so he's like, yeah, we'll just come down and see cause it's in there right away, so.
Right.
Yep.
Shouldn't be a big deal, I wouldn't think.
No, and I talked to him about the 35-mile-an-hour zone too, cause I wanted to be convinced, you know, like, and he said, no, we've done it in a couple towns, you know, that have kind of similar setups with the hill and stuff, so, you know, he said that's a problem all over the state, people are driving way too fast, so.
Oh, I guess so.
You know, we'll see what happens. And then it's funny, cause Chad and I both were like, there's no 35-mile-an-hour sign on the north end, and we found it. It was like behind a tree branch. So right just on this side of Plains Road, so I just had him go up and
Yeah.
cut it, even though it's the states, but we just cleaned it up so people could see it. But I drive it every day and didn't see it.
Oh,
So it goes 40 to 35 to 25.
right, yeah, yeah.
So anyway, yeah, so I'll let you know how my meeting with Joe Kelly goes when he comes in town.
Any other questions, comments? All right, select board remarks. Anybody have anything?
I do.
Okay.
So just to reiterate, excellent job on the finances for your end. That's exactly what we need, is a surplus going into next year.
Yeah.
I went to the PC meeting for the select board,
Oh, yep,
and they had a very good meeting. They got about a third of the way through the Brandon energy plan, remocking it up. So they're moving along.
good.
I will not be able to attend the one this month, so someone from the board needs to be there. I don't know who, but they did a nice job at this meeting. One last thing, Dave, no one on the planning commission got a letter of reappointment after we had them in.
Okay.
So,
Did we need one after you guys made motions to do it? I mean, we can send them one, I don't care.
just
Be nice to.
send them one.
Okay.
Yeah, I got nailed with that, like right
Okay.
out of the gate, so let's just do it and say it's done. That's it.
Public comment. Anything?
Anything public?
Well, I don't know, just, we were talking about people speeding and whatnot. We had, the other day, we were coming down Depot Hill, somebody come whipping up around the corner, they were on our side of Depot Hill. Almost took out the mailbox to avoid them.
That's bad.
Yep.
Well, here's our ticket total, with 72 tickets were written last month.
72?
So that's like 2 a day.
Yeah. And we're only working, what, 5 days a week, so, yeah. Yeah,
Yep,
One officer, pretty much.
yeah,
that's a lot.
yeah.
That's a lot of tickets for,
It's gotten crazy.
yep.
I mean, I know, I heard one chase, I think they said they were doing about 95, up 7 by the high school. They were clocked at 95
By Otter Valley? Oh,
Yeah.
All the time.
on the straightaway there.
I was talking to PD today about it, actually. you know, because we won't, if it gets that high of speed, they
Recording
stop
in
the
progress.
chase, because
Yeah,
it becomes
that's crazy.
dangerous at that
Right.
point.
Yeah, that's nuts.
The only thing is though, at the same time, kids know, all you gotta do is outrun the cop and they won't bother.
But they can't outrun the radio.
No.
And that's where we.
Well, they've done it a few times, cause I've been listening and
Yeah.
I don't know where they went, they're gone.
We have a good working relationship with Brandon PD, so those guys have been working a lot with, and they've backed us up and we've backed them up on.
Mhm.
Some of these things have been crazy. So I know we had a traffic stop and a drug bust out on Syndicate, and you know Dave handed it over to Brandon because it was on the other side of the bridge at the time. So, but there's a lot going on, and
It's not good stuff either.
it's not good stuff. And it's like these calls they're not simple anymore. It's really odd, like what's happening, and so yeah. But speed is a problem.
Okay, old business, health order fine signatures.
So in your packets, and I have it for signature too, we had Ann just draft something up so it can be signed and, put in our book. So,
I'm gonna sign one.
yeah, I've got one in here somewhere. So, I will give it there to.
So you're gonna send that around with the orders
Yeah,
and everything
yeah,
else?
yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So just wanted to know it's there and, sign it at the end of the meeting.
Okay.
And that was based on what came up with fines
Yeah,
when
with the last
Rich was
meeting.
here, so,
Yep.
yep.
All right, new business, culvert bid results.
So I have the bid results in front of you guys. We opened the bids on Monday. RA Filskoff is the apparent low bidder, which came in right about where Chad and I were hoping. So, I mean, my recommendation is that we accept their bid. They will.
You've worked with them before?
I have not worked with them before, but I have spoke with people that have, and that they're pretty reputable. They do a lot of railroad work.
They're mostly railroad work.
I just don't, I've not seen their work.
Yep. So the one thing is,
Castleton.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So they said they'd probably do mid to late September due to lead time of the culvert. So, and I know I've talked to Webb and Ferguson's with specs on the culvert, so they've got it and it's got to be ordered. And yeah, which will work out well because we should be done with Plains Road somewhere around there. So paving at the end, it all get done at the same time. So
Was paving part of this bid?
we're gonna have them base it, and that's it, because we're gonna do Whipple Hollow this year anyway, that section. So.
Oh, okay, okay.
Motion to award the contract to R.A. Fiskoff, is that how you pronounce it?
Phil Scoff, yeah.
Phil Scott.
Yeah, second it.
We got a second. Any more discussion? All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. General Assistance Emergency Housing Program.
So I wanted to share this letter with you that came to us on how they're going to work with homelessness now, and how the voucher system is, and it actually had like the stats of how many are currently eligible in each county, and if you notice, Rutland County is the winner.
Oh, yeah.
So
By a landslide.
not sure if this is going to affect us at all, but I figured you'd want to be aware of it, and that, that's what's going on. So I'm wondering what's going to happen in the winter months, but we'll see. So
I think one thing that'll affect them is if that trail opens up from West Rut through Proctor to here, that's gonna be a highway for them to come through.
might be out of the way, but
Still a lot of people.
yeah, it's just
That's a lot.
it is a lot of people, and anyway, I just wanted to throw that in
Alright.
front of you guys so that you're aware of it and
Yep.
Yep.
keep an eye on it and see what happens. And yeah, that's really all I have.
Rutland 387?
Yeah, we are the highest.
Yeah, we're by a long shot.
That's because we had all these motels that they put them in. I would guarantee half of those people
They're
are
not
from
from
Massachusetts or something.
Oh, yeah, they're not.
They all came right up and took
Yep.
advantage
Well,
of
yeah,
it.
why not?
So I think that's,
So,
Middlebury doesn't have a place to put them. That's why they have
No.
16.
Well, yeah, no, that's, yeah.
so Butch did tell me today
They had
that
the sugar house.
the voucher amount has gone back down to like the $80, and it's not the 160 or whatever it was before. So that's probably going to deter some of these hotels to, look for
Have them there.
tenants.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've already been ruined, I think.
Yeah, it's yep.
Hardly a place to
Ruined
tell
our
somebody to
tourist
stay.
business real fast.
Yeah.
I had some friends that went in, to a couple of them to come ski and all. They said, "What is going on?
Yeah, yeah.
Not good."
Yeah.
It's really sad.
Yeah, and they said, "We're not coming back."
Well, you don't know where to stay anymore when you
There's
travel.
only a couple safe
There's
ones.
only a couple, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay,
I got one other thing I forgot.
well,
maybe.
yep.
I didn't even think of it till Al Robert asked me to pass it on. He'd been taking care of our sign down at the southern end
Okay.
with the flowers.
Mhm,
and all
flowers,
that.
yep.
He can't do it anymore because of his back and stuff. And he said maybe the town could take it over
So
because it does need to be
yeah, it's
have mulch and
Yep.
weed whack. It's looking terrible.
It's in a bad spot, and it was funny. I drove Parker Road yesterday, and I was thinking because someone had mowed the field. Maybe that's
They
what
did.
it was.
Yeah,
And I'm like, maybe we should look at a spot where it's a little lower.
it's not bad there once it's cleaned out.
Yeah.
Actually,
'Cause-
if it's cleaned with where you see the stuff, it's very.
It was
good looking.
moved
Yeah.
after segment one, though,
No,
right?
it was not.
No, it's been,
Stayed
no,
where
they,
it was.
Just
they
easier to
went
get
right
to?
to it,
They
but
went
they
right
didn't
to
move it.
There's a big wreck-a-mole about that.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it
yeah,
stayed
there
put.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll let the guys know. Actually, I was just asking Liz today too, like who we used to use to do stuff here, and
It was Al Robert used to do it.
all of this.
For the trees and
The
shrubs.
trees and shrubs.
There
yeah.
was another person I guess that was they used here a couple times, so I was gonna reach out to her and just see if, and that would be good. We could do both signs and here.
What are you gonna? You mean hire somebody to do?
Well, to do landscape, like, and if
Yeah,
someone's
we'll have to
doing
look
plants
at
and
it.
stuff,
That's-
yeah.
But was,
I'll
I mean,
give you some.
do it a
Al
couple
doing
times
it
a
for-
year,
for free or?
Al used to do it, yeah. I mean, I
Yeah,
think
we-
the town
we'd
paid
buy
for-
the plants,
We'd buy
but
the
he-
plants and the
and he
stuff.
put 'em in.
He did it, and it looked very nice for several years.
Yeah.
Well, let me see what I can
Got
do.
away and he said, I
Like,
feel
last
bad,
year I
but
had Lowell
looking
come and
bad.
do the hedges for us.
Yeah, have him, whoever is doing it, we ought to take care of
Okay,
it.
yeah, no, I agree with you.
That's-
I noticed it yesterday.
There's quite a
Inviting
few,
them to our town looks like crap
Yeah,
right
no, we
now.
want that to look good.
Yeah, we need to spruce
there's
that
quite
up.
a few guys in town. Maybe somebody else would step up.
Yeah, I mean,
Cameron LaCoyle.
Fine with that, if someone, yeah.
Josie Cone. One of
Josie.
those people that do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Josie does
If you
that.
guys wanna email me some names, that'd be great, and I'll reach out to
That'd be
them.
my recommendation.
Who is it?
Josie Cone.
Cone?
Cone. C-O-N-E. I
Okay.
think that's what she does.
It is. now.
Flowers and
Okay.
she's a young girl right in town.
She started
I mean,
her own
we'll have
business
to
this
look
year.
About a year ago.
Yeah, we gotta do something out here, cause
She's-
these are starting to choke each other out.
Yeah.
She's worked for me, so
So,
she's good.
clean up a little bit, plus I don't wanna get
She's.
Yeah.
mold and mildew in
She
the
works for us
building,
every year.
cause like
Again.
the one by my office, it's pretty large, and,
Yeah.
okay,
so-
see out the window.
yeah, we gotta just thin them out a little
I'll
bit,
get, I'll do
Was
Back.
it 3 or 4 years those are thinned out?
Yeah, they definitely
Yeah,
need it.
It's been a little
Been a
while.
while.
Yeah.
They've unfortunately gotten too big now, and when you cut them back,
Probably
they're gonna be
should've
ugly
pulled
for a
out.
while, but
That'll pull
That's
them
all
out
you
and
can
screw
do.
stuff in.
Yeah, well, like I said,
Have a
they're starting to
chainsaw
choke it
going.
out, so if we just took like that one out and moved some things down, I think
Yeah,
it'd be
might
fine.
wanna
Yeah.
have a professional look at it.
Yep, yep.
Okay, approve orders. Fiscal year 24, $127,137.44, and payroll. So I'll start. I had one question. Transfer cash to TD 6,000. What
So-
was that?
Because we do, all right, let me see if I can get this right. So the cash goes to this bank, and then there's an automatic transfer that goes to TD Bank.
Okay. So
It happens,
So TD Bank, so it's like going into a higher interest account, is that what it's, or something that at least pays
well, it goes
interest?
into our operating account. We don't do a lot with Bar, is it Bar Harbor now?
Oh, okay.
So TD does, but there was something about the timing. I mean, Helen and I talked about this, the timing with when it hits the account, and so that, I don't know, it's legit. But it's a transfer from, it might be the checks. I'd have to ask her again. But it goes from that bank down to our bank that we pay the bills with.
Okay. That was the only thing that I saw on there that was,
Funny, I mean.
I didn't really understand. It was something new.
Really? You guys haven't seen that one before?
I don't remember seeing it. Nope. All right, Tom, this may be a record meeting.
We're close.
Wow.
We're close.
Yeah,
Huh?
can't adjourn till you sign.
Oh, no, we got
Oh, I know,
something.
no, I know.
You guys are waiting for me.
Yeah,
Hurry up, Dave.
Yeah,
You're holding
I want to
up
set the record here.
Come on, Dave.
Just make sure. Let's see. That
That
one
would be a quick
go.
meeting. Not much in the packet.
Well, no.
That's Kelly.
I might say that, it isn't.
Yeah, that.
Well, no, that's,
Could be that
no,
night,
yeah.
Is that all payroll?
Well, it's kind of weird, you know, like I've noticed, like, just through the years of doing this, like, July actually seems to be the quieter month for this stuff because we're closing the year out. You know, contractors haven't really started doing anything yet, and it's you know, it's just not all of the administrative stuff happens in July, so.
Right. This is a quiet month overall, anyway.
Yeah.
Okay with quiet months.
Quiet months are good.
There's no particular order.
No.
No.
Dave, you can sign that one, he can't.
He can't sign that one.
No,
I
'cause he's
wasn't
the
here.
slacker that missed it.
He's slacker, being
Well,
a slacker.
I came in late.
You missed it.
Well, I missed it. Okay.
Just these two?
There's more.
Don't feel bad. I didn't understand what was going on.
Spray
so.
this, because
I
I'm wondering if
So I didn't miss much.
No, I didn't see it either. So.
are making contact somehow.
I don't know.
It's been fine since the last time, right?
I've only had to restart it once, not 5, but we're
Yeah.
only 20 minutes in.
I know, it's true. But I could see where these, like that red one is really pushed in. And there's a little pad in there that hits a
You've
little
gained status,
contact.
You've already gone up.
So it could easily be.
On the list.
Yeah.
Done.
This is really odd because
Cellar
when I did
dweller.
all the updates on that, I don't know, a couple months
Feel
ago.
bad?
Not at all. Couldn't care less.
Because it's
There's that
rotten
one.
All the time in here. Every time, I swear I'm allergic to something in this room. I don't know why. Maybe it's Dave.
Probably sitting next to it.
Maybe it's Dave Mills.
Probably
I'm
me.
allergic to. That could be true.
Well, no, that's.
Well, you're the closest one.
What did I tell you earlier today?
Oh, well. I gotta pick on you sometimes.
Give you an update from the PC meeting now.
Oh, yep.
Just highlight. Just thought of it.
All set?
All right. I guess unless anybody has anything else, the meeting is adjourned.
I did the one I forgot.